Hi everybody, welcome down to Carter's Golf. I'm at Dubai Hills Golf Club today. It's one of my favourites because it's one of those really enjoyable, but it feels like a very scoreable golf course. It feels like a very fair golf course. A lot of the courses out here are designed for like championship courses. Obviously you've got kind of 3 European Tour or DP World Tour courses out here at the moment. You've got the Ladies European Tour also out here. Whereas this golf course I think was designed for a lot more like members and kind of your average amateur golfer. And it's a little bit wider, it's a little bit straighter, the greens are a little bit bigger. However, I'm painting the picture that it's easy. It's obviously not easy, it's golf. Golf's not easy. No matter where you go, golf is not going to be easy. But this for me, I feel like is a bit more of a scoreable golf course. I've got probably 2 drivable par 4s on this front 9. The par 3s bar the 9th hole a little bit shorter. It's just a really nice, fun golf course. So if you've never played here before, I would definitely put it on your bucket list if you come into Dubai, because it is really, really enjoyable. So, and I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy all the holes that we're about to play. I'm going to do holes 1 to 9, break 30. There's a good chance of that better ball all the way round. Let's go. All right, first hole is a shortish par 4. It's like a drive and a flick, let's say. I've got a yellow ball and a white ball. This is one of your recommendations because you wanted to see exactly how each golf ball performed throughout the hole. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to keep up with. First tee shot. There's bunkers down the middle that I can get over with a driver. So let's do it. That's pretty good. It's a little bit off the kind of a bit of a spinny ball flight. It's just pushed to the right of the bunkers, but it's not going to be an issue there. I can be a little bit more aggressive down the left side, but that's still on the fairway. That's an absolute bomb. Over the bunkers, straight in line with the flag. Okay, this ball here is just in line with that bunker I was talking about that I could clear, but it was a bit spinny. Oh, here it is. Wow. Don't know if you can make out the kart signs, but it's all the way up there. So the difference between just catching one a bit spinny and a bit of a push compared to one that's absolutely bombed, we're talking 30, 40 yards. So I've got 115 from here, slightly downwind, so it's got a little 54 degree. I'm feeling it again, guys. I think this could be a nice low one. Go on. It looks good from here. Online it looks perfect. Could be a bit on the short side. It's all right, it's okay, it's okay. All right, so a full 45 yards further up the fairway, next to my name there, we've got the old yellow ball. Do yellow balls go further? That's not 70 yards. I've just absolutely launched it over the back. That's 70 yards? What was that? The more I look at it, I could have kicked it on the green from here, and I've just played like a kind of a half softy 54 degree, and it's just cleared the green by miles. But yeah, now I look at it again, I just like looked at the number and just hit it, and yeah, brain fart. All right, so look at that in the background. It's a nice clear day today. Burj Khalifa, world's tallest building. We're going to be hitting right towards that later on in the round. But there's my approach from my first ball, and look how far over the back that second ball just went. Do yellow balls go further? No, that was just total brain fart. I mean, if anything, I've given you an unbelievably good looking backdrop. Right, I'm going to try and keep the face open. I'm going to weaken the right hand grip, slide the club under, and hit it way too far again. That yellow ball goes miles, folks. Good chance of holding this first putt of the day. Right to left, slightly up the hill. Bit on the low side. That's no good. Oh well. It's a par start. After a mixed first hole where I've hit some really nice shots and then some very kind of loose ones, really. A couple of really strange shots in there, but first hole, just getting into it. Next hole, 165 yard par 3, all carry. I mean, all par 3s are, but in terms of between me and the flag, it's just a wasteland in between. Strike's key here. Straight at it. Aggressive golf today. Oh my God, go in the hole. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Oh, it's gone over the back. Right, I'm gonna grab a 9 because that's too much. That is literally like it was on the flag. The problem is with a 9, I'm not sure if I can, it's a tricky one that, because it's only just over the back, maybe 2 or 3 yards over. Hit that a bit harder. Oh my God, that's on line again. Get in the hole. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Oh, guys, that is sensational. Oh, look how close this is. Pitch mark right next to it. Now, I did bring my wedge on just to kind of chip that other ball back on, but this is literally 2 to 3 feet away. So, let's just get this hole done, shall we? There we go. 1 under par. Very happy with that. All right guys, we're going to interject on this video right now to give you, it's competition time. And you know what, it's Christmas. And you see all these other creators, you can win a range fan, you can win some golf balls, you can win a driver, you can even win a set of clubs. But you know what, they're all well and good, but they're not going to improve your golf. What I'm going to be giving away here is an annual subscription to golf lessons from me. So through the Skillest app, you will get a 1-year annual subscription to individual golf lessons from myself. Okay, you'll be eligible to 1 golf lesson every single week of the year. That's 52 golf lessons if you play and practice that much. All you've got to do is subscribe to the channel and go on, download the Skillest app, go up, search my name on Skillest, the link is in the description below. Follow me on Skillest as well, so follow me on YouTube, follow me on Skillest, and you will be in the draw to win an annual golf subscription for golf lessons throughout the whole of 2023. That is a massive prize. It's normally around £75 per lesson. You could effectively be eligible to have 52 of those. Okay, so all you've got to do, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Skillest app, or subscribe to me on the Skillest app, follow me on there. It's completely free to do so, completely free to download the app, and you could be in a chance to win 1 year's worth of golf lessons. That is better than any driver, wedge, a putter. Golf lessons. That's what makes you good at golf. Anyway, let's crack back on with the video. Right, this hole, 320 yards to the flag, 250 to clear all the wasteland in front. There is a kind of a layup option down the left-hand side, which the majority of golfers obviously go down. I'm just today being as aggressive as I possibly can. I want to fight for birdies, I want to chase birdies. So 320, just hit this normal, hit it full. It's a little bit on the toe side, it's trying to draw back for me, but it's just going to catch that rough, I think. I've got the cut. Just gone to cut too much. Better strike as well than the first, which is a shame. We pitched it on sand. So it's down the wasteland on the right hand side. Lovely strike. To be honest, it probably did exactly what it should have done. I've just not really aimed enough left. I've aimed on the left edge of the green. So I've only really asked it to do like a 3-yard cut, which, let's be fair, it's not going to happen, is it? Should have been aiming much more left for the power fade. Power fade's always going to be a lot easier to play than the tiny one. Okay, so flag is just there up on the right hand side. 1 ball here on the grass and the yellow ball just in the sand there. 2 very interesting shots to come. Hopefully one can produce a birdie. Okay, wish me luck. This is not a bunker, so I can ground my club. It's wasteland. Oh, I mean, realistically, I want to hit it on the top of the hill and let it run down. That is ridiculously hard. Do I want to go maybe just a long bunker shot? There's a lot of sand, a lot of soft sand. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Just going to try and take minimal sand. Just get the distance on it that way. I bounced it, but I could get lucky there. I bounced into the back of the ball. It's not done too bad, considering it was technically a miss hit from what I intended. I've done that a few times with my bunker shots. I've mishit them because I'm trying to open the blade so much, and when I get to the top, I naturally drop it on the inside, and by coming in too shallow with such an open blade, I'm bouncing the ball. I need to work harder on making sure I really cut across the ball to the left, so I'm not quite getting those right at the moment, so a bit of work needed. This one, however, I have to go up high, I think. Greens are receptive enough, but it's all downhill to the flag, so I'm going to land it on the green away from the slope and hope for a nice soft landing. Like that. Oh my God, it's too soft. Go, go, go! Don't know how I've left that short. Oh. Right, we've got 2 chances of birdie. Obviously that's the slightly easier one. This one though, up the hill, a little bit of a left to right slider, not much in it. Neither putt have got huge amounts to break, but combination of line and speed is always number one. Just misread it, or if anything, well, 2 things actually, overread it and smashed it through the break. I think at that speed I probably could have just gone straight at the flag. Well, hole even. Poor putt. Well, was it? Yeah, it was a poor putt. It's always easy second time, isn't it? If you do want to be aggressive when you put in, you've got to make sure that you take off some of the break. I do feel good with this putter in my hand, to be honest, so I'm going to be a bit more aggressive again on this. Just inside the edge. Yes, 2 back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies. 2 under. And we've got, I tell you something, next is a good hole. I'll take a par down the next all day long. Par 5 after it is reachable in 2. Par 4 after that is drivable. Then a par 5 2 holes later, not reachable in 2, but definitely birdie. We get up and close to it. So I could do it today. Better ball as well. Keeping with my attacking nature today, 396 yard par 4. Just over the right corner of that left bunker is going to be the line. Well, that's a tiger line. If it gets the right kick, it's moving back for me as well. Oh, it's perfect. That's the fade I needed on the last. I didn't even mean to do it. Probably hit it shorter because I've hit it off the bottom and spun it down the middle of the fairway, but both balls very much in play. 110 yard flag downwind. Bit of a backstop there as well though, which is nice. So I'm just going to float this one in there. Oh, I've just pushed it a touch. Give me a favourable kick. Oh, that's on, that's fine. It's pin high, just a bit right of the flag. Next one I'm going to be super aggressive. Second ball, 97 yards in, downwind. With having one on the green, I feel like the par's already safe. So this one, just feel I'd be a bit more aggressive, go straight at it. If that's the right number, spin. Oh, it's spinning back down the hill for me. Come on. It's not spun enough, I don't think. Okay, I'd say 2 balls really, neither of which you would obviously mark down as makeable, but saying that, every putt's makeable, isn't it? Get the flag out, proper golf. Downhill, moving from right to left. Sometimes from this angle, looking back at the golf ball, you do get a better perspective of how the ball could roll down the slopes. Definitely see a difference when I go down that side. Probably should do it more often. Right, I'm enjoying the stroke, I'm enjoying this putter at the moment, I'm enjoying the grip. Good vibes, good vibes. Oh my God. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Oh my God, it stopped on the jaws. Oh my God. That hurt. Just slightly overread it, missed it on the high side. That's a par. Stops my little run, but with a definite eagle chance down the next. Guess what the line is, folks? That's right, it's the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. It's massive. Look at the size of it, for God's sake. It's just humongous. And the ones around it, they're not small either. So that's my line with the driver. Well, maybe just left of it. That is a good line anyway. 489 yard par 5, guys. We can get there in 2. That's a little bit drawy. Horrendous balance. Should be all right though. Really wide fairway. I've actually never been that far left off this one before, but I mean, I give it absolute beans. Channeling my inner Victor Burlow. If you've not seen that content yet, go back and see it. The guy hits it miles. Never felt so inadequate and small in my life. All right. Ripped it. Come on, don't go in the bunker. Stay left, stay left, stay left, stay left. Yes. Okay, 228 yards to go. I need it's 3-iron distance for me, this, to be honest. I haven't got one. So I'm going to aim this down the right side of the green with a bit of a slingy draw and see what happens. It's on line, I don't think it's going to be enough. No. Greenside bunker, not the worst place to be though. I feel like I want to be a bit bolder here. I've got a little bit closer. I'm 215 to the flag here, but whatever wind is up there is into my face. Now I've got one ball, greenside bunker, which I'm quite comfortable with. Do I hit the 4-iron, aim it more right again and try and get that sling and maybe get a bit of a chaser? Or do I just punch in like a little soft, I've already made my decision as I'm saying it, but a little soft cutty 3-wood. Now the ball's above my feet, which doesn't make that any easier to do. But I'm just going to go for it. I've already called it. It's what I want to do. Ball above my feet. I'm going to open the face a touch at setup and just go with it. Hit it unbelievable, but I've just started it just right and it's faded on me. Yep, pin high right. I don't know. I was just so in between clubs. This was probably the shot to have played from over there. And the 4-iron sling off this sort of lie was probably the shot to play here, so I've got them the wrong way around, haven't I? Right, this is the second ball, obviously, over to the right side of the green. Really difficult chip though, from where the flag is and that slope coming across the middle of it. I think my bunker shot is actually going to be easier than this. What I'm going to try and do though is just literally getting this ball to stop at the top of the hill, then the slope will take it down and left. Just going to just try and back of my stance, jobby. Just let it release up the hill, stop and brake, and down the other side. Oh, I didn't have enough momentum up the hill. That made me look very stupid now. That's made me look like a div. Okay, this is definitely the easiest shot, just based on the slopes. I've still got to carry it, so I've probably got to carry it 10 yards through the air. I'm not going to open the blade as much on this, obviously what I said before in terms of I'm just bouncing the club into the sand, so I need to fix it before I keep trying to play the same shot. So slightly open blade, but not much. Oh, that's nice. Just released out a little bit, but that's a nice shot. Come on now. I'm just going to stick with this ball because that one's just miles away and it's never going to make a birdie, is it? Right, come on. Little bit downhill, just slidey from left to right. Not much in this at all, but pace is key and it's so quick. Left edge. Yes, yes, 3 under, good birdie. That would have been, I'll be honest with you, that would have felt like an absolute disaster had I parred that. All right, yellow ball has got the honour. I need to do a bit of a birdie count on yellow versus white golf ball. Beautifully framed hole, mainly by the 40 million pound houses. Right, 300 yards. Today it's slightly into the draft though, very slight, but I can get very, very close if not on still. That's on line, but it doesn't feel amazing, to be honest. A couple of maybe front edge of the green. It's a shame the flag's at the back. You never know. Right, this one now. It's going to be a bit more right, try and get a bit of shape on this. I've hit it unbelievable. I needed that one with the alignment of the first shot. That's going to be pinned, well, it's going to be in line with the green, but just up the right side. Hit that, actually hit that. Amazing. Probably the best I've hit a driver forever. Oh, ripped. Right, two pretty good drives. This one is a little bit closer to being pin high. Would have been amazing if I had it got the draw. First one is just there on the front edge of the green with a crazy long putt. Right, this is a tricky one because I've got the back of the bunker to contend with. It does take up half the green, so I actually need to go left of the flag to avoid a bad bounce off the back of the bunker. But it should be quite receptive. I mean, I didn't do anything that I said. I've not carried it far enough. Kept it under the hole, but that was probably the only positive. It was a nice strike, oh, other than the fact it was a nice strike as well. My God, the houses around this are just outrageous. I can't even comprehend that amount of wealth. I would need about 100 million views every video. So if you're watching, right, I don't need 100 million. I don't need that house. Right, I'm happy with my Airbnb. Okay, up the hill, left to right, down the hill, up the hill, left to right, down the hill to the flag. Yeah. Again, it's one of those shots that just make me look so stupid. Oh, it's gone so far right. Get down the hill, get down the next bit, go. Okay, I got the pace perfect, just didn't quite get the line. Right, a conversion here will take me to 4 under par, which I think we're very much in the territory of it being my best round with the 4-ball format. So I need to go left to right. That was my aggressive one. Right, little bit of a break, right to left. Not much in this. Yes. Oh, we are on it today, folks. 4 under through 5, I think. 6, 7, 8, no, 4 under through 6. Next hole's one of those where you wouldn't put it down as a birdie hole, but obviously if you get your tee shot away, it becomes quite short. Next one after that is a really long par 5, but you can get very close to the green in 2, so that's chanceable. 9th is really hard. Unbelievably beautiful par 3, but very difficult. Hole number 7 is 420 yards to the flag from here. There's a bunker down the far right, which is 330. 2 trees and the last tower block in the distance is going to be my line with the driver. Wind's off the left as well, it's off my back, which is kind of like a nice thing, especially with this style of shape of hole. Just to bend it around the corner a bit. Perfect. I feel like I'm getting longer. Oh, look at that. That's pitched in line with the bunker, you know. That's 330. Well, at least it looks like it has. It probably hasn't. But I just feel good. Oh, you could just put those two side by side in the air. Come on. That makes the second shot much easier. A little bit of humble pie. The 330 yard bunker's up there, so I'm about 50 short of it. It's got about 280. The second one wasn't quite as good as the first, to be fair. First is about another 10 or 15 yards up. Got 130 though into the flag, which is a bit of an awkward number for me. I've got a pitching wedge. I know this green just gets narrower the further back I go. So So I'm just going to try and control one in there just so I've got a better control of accuracy. Just blocked it. Better control of accuracy, so that was blooming awful. Try to like hit a softer shot so I've got a better better control of the face. And yeah, it's like, honestly, it's 100 feet away. All right, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. 115 flag this time. I'm going to hit a full gap wedge. Well, solid gap wedge, slightly into wind. Could be a bit left, that, you know, or short. Well, I've got to be honest, folks, after two of my best drives of the day, they are two of the worst approach shots I've played all day. It's still I should say very makeable putt, but there's still an outside chance of this dropping. Just up the hill, right to left. I'll tell you something. Oh my God. How? Oh my. I thought that was in. That was tracking the whole way. I hope you got a really good view of that, because that was tracking. Okay, tap this in for par, and we'll get a nice attempt from the other side of the country over there. Oh well. Okay, par 5. This is a long one, but I can get there driver 3-wood. My line really, it's quite a wide-ish fairway. There's a bit of a gap in between the massive villas, so I'll probably just try and stick it in between there to start with. That's massive. Oh my God. That's gone long though. It's got that turn coming. There's no reason for it. Well, actually, that's a lie. There is a reason for it. I think getting a bit fitter. That was a bit of a spinnier flight, but it's still fine. First one though has got a very good chance now of hitting in 2. Okay, this was the spinny drive, and it's actually very close to the really good drive. There's about 10 yards in it. I've got 270 to the pin. Now, this is a dangerous second shot. There's water on the right. It goes all the way up to the side of the green and gets narrower as we go further up. So there is a good bailout left. I'm going to get this one away. I'm going to get this in the more the bailout position where it's just a little bit left side of the green / rough, and then I could be aggressive with the old yellow ball. That's the plan. I've actually got no idea. I've lost it in the sun. My only issue there is it felt a bit cutty, and if it's cut, I don't even know if I saw a splash or what, but if it's cut, it's gone in the water. It felt a bit cutty, to be honest. All right, I'm not sure. I think the first one is wet, so I'm going to play this one as if the first is wet, because I don't want to lose 2. Can't afford it. Right, I'm going to go left side of the green here. I've got that one, that's fine. It's a little bit skinny off the bottom of the face, but it is very much dry. Probably in the fairway actually as well, but very safe. All right, there's no sign of the yellow ball, but that's what the white is facing. Comment below how many of you are thinning it into the water, or at least thinking about it for the whole shot. Because yeah, it's a scary one. Oh, wait. I've got mixed up there completely. There's 2 balls there. Okay, take it all back. I can't remember what I hit first or second now, but anyway, there's the yellow ball. I really honestly thought I'd hit that in the water. And there's the white ball. We've got 2 chances. Now I feel a bit more confident about this shot. Tightish lie, so it should have some zip on this. So I could probably fly this quite a long way to the base of that hill and release it. Needs to be more left. Stop there. Okay, we've learned a little bit now for the next shot. This is almost borderline putter, you know. There's just a little bit too much fairway to cover. But it's also tricky now, because I've got a lob wedge in my hand. It's like a nippy type of strike, so it could just zip and stop on the first bounce. Well, I'm going to be much more aggressive with the slope here. I'm going to go right to the top of the hill and just let it roll down. Oh, it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. It got to the hill, zipped, and then the slope just brought it back. I did call that shot. I just knew off a little tight lie like that, you catch it really nice. It could be one bounce and literally stop dead. Trying to get that to land and stop on the top of the hill was hard. My God. Putting, hindsight, but also that flag. What's going on? Give us a break. It's actually not even an easy two putt this, let alone one putt. Right, up the hill, swinging from left to right. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. We've got to take the positives that we're playing well. This for a birdie and to go 5 under. It's not breaking that much, is it? I'm seeing too much breaks. Right. 4 under still. 1 hole to play. It's another stunning hole to finish. 9th hole, 175 yards from this tee. As you can see, over water. It's like a narrow green as well, going from right to left. So slightly into the breeze. Just gonna shape a little 7-iron in there. I think this is a good club. Oh my God! Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get right. Get in. Ah, folks, stay there. I can't quite see it down, but I'll be honest, that looks majestic. So let that ball just shape in again from right to left. That was good, that wind just helped me as well. I just pushed it. Can't do 2 in a row. Right, this is a tricky couple of shots coming up. First ball looked like it was close, but it just caught one of the slopes and rolled off towards the front fringe. So I'm gonna have to, not figured that one out yet, but this one's, as you can see, it kind of goes up and then it plateaus. After the hole, it goes into the water basically. So I've got to try and I'm gonna be confident with it. I'm gonna get like a nice and nippy one on this, try and get some spin and let it release. Just like that. I nipped it so well that actually on the first bounce I was worried it was going to stop dead. It's about 7 or 8 feet though. Right, I honestly think this is the pitch mark. Bounce, then catch this slope. It's just gone down here. Chip it back up the slope. Try and roll, try and get it in, eh? What a way to finish. Oh, I'll tell you something, folks. Some of my little close range chipping around the green at the moment, it's been the best it's ever been. So I'm gonna basically chip that in for there's the par. So today's round 4 under, pretty happy with that, 32. I didn't break 30, but a very, very enjoyable golf course. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video as well. If you have, please do hit the like button. Also, most importantly of all, if you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.